Welcome to the P.U.S.H Podcast, where we explore ideas that inspire and empower.
You want to know what mental health really is? It's waking up, smiling in public, while privately fighting battles nobody claps for. It's carrying pressure so heavy that some nights you question if your soul can take one more hit, and still you get up, you show up, you push. That's what this episode is about, because people see the highlights. They see the motivational posts. They see the vision, the confidence, the energy, but they don't always see the war behind the warrior. See, I come from a system that was never designed for people like me to win. A system that teaches you how to survive, but not how to build legacy. A system that profits off distraction, profits off division, profits off keeping people mentally weak, emotionally reactive, spiritually disconnected. And when you start to think different, move different, dream bigger, you become a threat. Not because you're jealous, but because you're free mentally. The moment a man stops asking permission to become who God called him to be, the system loses control over him. That's why so many people fold under adversity, because pressure exposes identity. And I've had pressure, financial pressure, emotional pressure, family pressure, business pressure, moments where life hit so hard, I had every reason to quit. But every setback taught me something very powerful. What don't break you builds you. Not instantly, not overnight, but brick by brick, habit by habit, decision by decision. That's why atomic habits hit different for me, because success isn't one giant moment. It's small, consistent actions repeated when nobody's watching. The gym doesn't transform your body in one workout. One podcast doesn't change your life. One prayer doesn't instantly heal trauma. But consistency changes everything. One disciplined day becomes a disciplined week. A disciplined week becomes a disciplined month. A disciplined month becomes a transformed life. Most people quit because they don't see results fast enough, not realizing the breakthrough was being built underground the whole time. That seed underground looks invisible until one day the breakthrough comes through that concrete. That's resilience. That's mental toughness. That's faith. And let me say this clearly. Mental health is not pretending you're okay. Mental health is learning how to keep moving forward while healing. Some of us were forced to grow up fast. Some of us came from broken homes. Some of us were betrayed by people we loved. Some of us carried trauma nobody ever apologized for. But healing is still your responsibility. Not because it's fair, but because your future depends on it. Pain can either become your prison or your power. You choose. And me, I decided to build. I built Easy Climb from vision and pressure. I built businesses while fighting exhaustion. I kept showing up while carrying responsibilities people never even knew about. Because I realized something. Nobody is coming to save us. You got to become the person your younger self needed. That hit hard to me. Because too many people wait for motivation. But motivation is definitely temporary. Discipline is what carries you when emotions disappear. You know what greatness really is? It's doing the work when you're tired, when you're doubted, when you're grieving, when nobody reposts you, when the money ain't there yet, when the vision still looks impossible. That's greatness. Anybody can shine when life feels good. But can you glow in the dark seasons? That's where legends are built. And let me be honest. There were moments I questioned everything. Moments I sat in silence trying to figure out why life keeps testing me. But every test sharpened me. Every loss matured me. Every delay strengthened my spirit. Now I understand. Pressure creates purpose. And purpose creates power. That's why I tell people, stop asking why it's happening to you. Start asking what's it's building within you. Because adversity introduces you to yourself. You find out how strong you are when survival becomes non-negotiable. And listen, we are all going to die one day. Every single one of us. So while I'm here, I'm leaving footprints on this world. I'm building legacy. I'm breaking generational cycles. I'm speaking life into people who almost gave up. I'm showing people that you can overcome your pain and still become powerful. You don't need perfect conditions to become legendary. You need a relentless spirit. That's it. A relentless spirit. The willingness to keep pushing even when results aren't visible. Even when nobody understands your vision. Even when people betray you. Even when your own mind tries to convince you to stop. Push anyway. That's why this platform exists. Push. Pursue until something happens. Not until it's easy. Not until people support you. Not until life becomes fair. You pursue until something happens. And trust me, if you keep showing up long enough, life eventually has no choice but to respect your consistency. So to whoever's watching this right now, this is your sign. Don't fold in the middle of transformation. Your hardest season might be producing your strongest self. And one day, the pain you survived will become the message that saves somebody else. Let's push.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the P.U.S.H Podcast. We hope you found inspiration and valuable insights to help you on your journey. If you enjoyed the conversation, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and follow us on social media for more updates. Remember, every step forward counts, so keep pushing forward. See you next time.